record our conversation to send to some students that's not here. And I appreciate a lot your disponibility to talk to us. Okay, please say hello to everybody, your parents. We have a lot of students.
Hello, everyone.
And
what's
then
up?
People say they have a lot of questions to you. Do you believe?
Oh, please do. Tell me.
And you is in the behind me in the wall.
Okay.
So you are big. So don't take care of this. People, o primeiro a fazer a question. Arthur, oh my God, Arthur is crazy. He wants to make a question to you. Arthur, your cousin? Yes. Pode perguntar.
A beer is good?
Você ouviu ele, Daniel?
Just give me a second. It's kind of low. I can't hear properly. Just bear with me for a second.
No problem.
Let's try now. Arthur, go ahead. Say that again.
Okay. Ask again, Arthur.
A beer is good?
You want to know about the beer? It's good?
Oh, the beer. Oh, well, I don't drink that much to say anything like this. But beer is something that I've tasted before. I would recommend. Irish people in general, they make very good beers, but I am like a person who drinks cider more often. So beer here is very popular. It's good. I didn't hear any complaints from people drinking Irish beers, but I think I will go for cider. It's like my thing to drink.
But why you don't like? It's strong?
No, it's not. It's not. It has nothing to do with strong or being weak beer. It's just not my thing. I don't like the flavor at all. That's why I like cider or something made by fruits. There's a really nice one, Swedish cider here. So if I go out and have some drinks, I would go for cider instead of beer. But people in general, they do drink beer in here.
Okay. Próximo people. Peraí, Guilherme, have a question.
What money usage in Ireland?
What money?
What money
Say that again?
What kind of money they use in Ireland?
In Ireland, the currency at the moment is euro.
Euro.
Euro, yeah.
Ok. Euro. Mais alguma pergunta, people? Camila? Camille? How is the weather in Ireland?
Oh, how's the weather like? Can I be honest? Honest to God, the weather here is pretty shitty. It's kind of dull weather, so most of the bad language. Most of times the weather here is rainy and cloudy most of days. So like 70% of the year, it's most of time cloudy and windy, always raining. It was raining all day today. So it's a place for those who likes like cold weather in general. Will be like very happy living here in Ireland. I'd say it's a coldish weather, I'd say.
Is
At
it
the moment, At the moment, I think it's 12 or 8 degrees, if I'm not wrong, something like that.
Oh my God. You
Yeah.
can put your beer outside the window to take it cold.
Well, you can. Yeah, it's not the best, but you can. Just to chill.
Yes. Is it true that in Ireland, when you have a sunny day, people go out of the work earlier to
Yeah.
take a
Well,
rest?
they are not. Well, go out. Well, let's put it this way. When we have a sunny day here, most of people try to enjoy as much as they can. So the summertime here, it starts from late May until late September. So most of those months, if we do have like a sunny day, most of people try to go out, enjoy the parks, going like just by the sea, go for a walking just because it's sunny. So you see lots of people outside just getting tanned, you know. So it's true. When it's really sunny, you see most of people outside just enjoying the sun. So, but I'm not sure if they will leave work early, because people have to work. But what happens? Some people has part-time jobs, so they finish 2 o'clock, so that they will then they will have like most of the day out, so they can enjoy the sun and just grab a few drinks, a few beers, and just sit like on the grass in the park and just enjoy the sun, drinking beers, hanging out with friends. So yeah, I'd say so.
Ok. Quem tem a próxima question? A Rafa. Cadê você?
Saber se minha pergunta está acertando, eu sei.
No problem.
You have a job.
I do. I'm glad you asked this. Rafaela?
Rafaela.
Yeah, I do have a job. I work as a electrical engineer.
Oh.
But my first job here in Ireland was in a restaurant as a kitchen porter, like washing the dishes. So everybody here has a history of like they started from somewhere to go to get to be at some place at some point in future. I started at the very low, but as soon as I was getting like more experience, then finally I could get my job in the field I was studying, because I did bachelor's degree in engineering in Brazil, but my English was very poor when I moved to Ireland 4 years ago. So then it was like a process. But now at the moment I have a job here, a full-time job here from Monday to Friday. So I do have.
Okay. Peraí, que Rafa have another question.
Okay.
How did you get a job?
It was I'd say I got the job by myself. There is a platform alone. Well, I'd say a social media, but people say it's like they cannot say it's like a social media. But have anyone heard about LinkedIn?
Yes, of course.
It's it's like a Facebook for jobs and people just sharing their insights. It's very famous for just applying for jobs, and people get to know more about you. So I got the job by LinkedIn. So I made my CV online, just translated from Portuguese to English, basically. And then I started applying for jobs as soon as they were released. So I mean, there's nothing wrong when you find a job like giving like the paper form, like you go out and just started giving your CV in paper. But those days, I mean, currently now it's more common. You see people applying online. It's easier, it's quicker. Recruiter says views your profiles like in an instant. So it was everything done online basically by LinkedIn.
Okay. And you think is it possible to work from Brazil, work online?
From Brazil, it's not impossible, but it's not too easy. Depends on really on your qualifications at the moment. They are actually looking for IT specialists for any kind. So if you have any qualifications working as a, probably you have any background experience working in IT facilities like computing science or any stuff like that, you can do some work from home, like they say, like home office kind of thing. So
Yeah.
it's possible. It's not easy because then you have to show them that you actually know those things. Because then it's basically you get paid to be working from your home, like programming stuff, building mobile app, stuff like this. So it's possible, but it's not that easy, I'd say.
Okay. Very interesting. É você, Gui, que wants to work with program? Trabalha com programação? One more question, people. Deixa eu deixar a Ju, que a Ju ainda não perguntou. Cadê a Ju? Tá lá no fundinho.
Do you like to live in Ireland? Why?
What?
Do you like to live in English in Ireland and why?
Sorry, say that again.
Do you like to live in Ireland and why?
Okay, I do like, since I was, I'd say 16, 17 years old, I always wanted to move, start doing an exchange program and living abroad. So Ireland just made my mind completely from 4 years by now. I like it because it's a good place for those who are looking just to upgrade their career. Either they are looking for starting a college here in Ireland or looking for a new job. So I like because you find here like opportunities for everybody, regardless of their level of experience. So it's a good place for work. It's a good place for living in general. If you want, if you like traveling, you are only 50 minutes away from London, 2 hours and a half away from Athens. So you pretty much base less than 3 hours to any place in Europe. So I like because you have this, I'd say it's quite easy to get around. You said why? It never occurred to me be living here for so long. Honestly to God, I was just intended to do my exchange program for 8 months, but then it turned out to be plus 8 months, and then I realized after COVID, I wanted to settle down here and make my life. And then I decided started college. I did my college here. So I say what really made me stay in here and living here in Ireland was because of the opportunities that you have here and I cannot find anywhere else. I hope that answered your question. At some sort.
Yes, of course. Any question, people? Acá, Dona Neuza e Pedro, tem alguma question? Alguma pergunta? Não? Vamos deixar a Camila.
Is the cost of living in Ireland expensive?
Yes.
Yes, ele falou com muita propriedade, né? Yes.
First things first, accommodation here in Ireland, it's too expensive. It's a way expensive. Some people here actually they share a bedroom. So it's not all of the world if you find a place for sharing a bedroom with somebody else that you don't even know, because it's really high. It's too expensive affording any accommodation here in Ireland. But at the same time, shopping in general here is kind of low. I'd say it's kind of cheap. So if you're going on shops in the supermarket, you can have a pretty much what you need, and you don't have to pay like crazy money for buying food or drinks. But accommodation in general here it's high, it's expensive to afford. But at the same time, on the other hand, Ireland has the highest wages in the whole Europe. So it's the most well-paid country by far that I ever seen. So it is expensive, but then you get paid high. So it's balanced kind of thing.
Okay. Denner, do you intend to move from Ireland to another country?
Yes, I do have plans, maybe in 5 years' time, 10 years' time, to do my master's degree in Germany. So my initial plan was to stay in Ireland for 5 years, and then when I got my citizenship here, in other words, I just become an Irish person, then I can move or leave anywhere in Europe. So maybe in 10 or less than that years, I want to move to Germany and do my master's degree in there.
Okay, it's very good. So you are an academic person.
I am, well, it never occurred to me like a person who likes academic life, but I've been studying engineering for so long, and then here studying computer science, and then it just turned out to be something that I really like to do. Like I finished college less than a half of a year, and I do feeling there's something missing. I do really like studying. It's something that just fulfills my life. So I'd say I'll probably go back to school. That's what I like to do. But at the moment, I had to find a job, so I'm glad that I found one. But at some stage in future, I'll be most likely to return to college. But my plans will be in Germany, not in Ireland.
Okay. I ask you this because I did my master's degree, then my doctor. So I love the academic. Yes, I work with pharmacy, with natural products.
Yep.
So yes, I love academic, but in Brazil we don't have the professional, the scientists. So we teach. So we teach. But I love the scientists. I love the search. Search is my life. I love.
Yeah.
I intend to go to my postdoc, but I don't know when or where. So I'm just searching now.
We cannot stop. Yeah, you're right. You're doing well. I'd say as long as you're doing what you really like, what you have passion doing, it just happens naturally, you know, because you're doing what you really like. So you're doing well. Hopefully, because, well, I'm still too young, but a doctor's degree will be too much. I think I will stop at the master's, let's say, because people get really well paid when you have master's degree. Doctor, I'd say will be too much, but I will never know. But a postdoc, wow, that's impressive.
No, after you start, you just continue.
I know,
What you
yeah.
start, but then you just continue. You will see.
Yeah.
Then after that, you tell me. Okay.
No, that's right.
We have a question, Rafa.
Yep.
Eu queria perguntar se a língua deles falam. Quando língua eles falam, né? Como que é a língua deles?
Ah, tá. How many languages in Ireland you speak? You people speak in Ireland. How many languages?
English is spoken by the vast majority of people here, but they do have Irish language. It's not just that common, but as you go into the countryside, then you see more people talking in Irish. Because Ireland was a British colony for more than 100 years, it happens the same what the Portugal did to Brazil. We do speak Portuguese because of Portugal. So it's the same story with Ireland. Irish people in general speaks English because of being a colony from Britain. So they do speak either Irish and English, but English by far is the most spoken language that you can find here. But Ireland at the moment is so diversity, has so many people living here that you can literally hear any language as you go walking down the street. Indian, Nigerian, Portuguese, Spanish, French, Germany, Chinese, South Korean, because there are lots of people living in Ireland at the moment. So you can hear any language here, but by far English and Irish are the native language spoken here.
Ok. Praticamente inglês, mas tem o irlandês também, que é falado mais no interior do país.
Exactly.
Mas, andando na rua, assim, você encontra todos os idiomas, que é um país muito visitado.
Pergunta para eles se o Covid lá está controlado.
Oh, it's a good question. And COVID in Ireland?
COVID is a pain in the ass. Everybody has it. At the moment, believe it or not, it's not required to wear masks by anyone anymore. So for me, it was just a surprise after me landing here, back from my holidays in Brazil, that people here are actually not wearing masks anymore. But COVID is something that will still be seen happening. We still have lots of cases daily, but it's something not so dreadful as used to be before. So there's no much deaths at the moment. People are getting infected, but they're not being hospitalized or anything like that. It's just like mild symptoms, I'd say. They are still contracting the virus, but it's not a crazy thing that was 2 years ago. But it's still going on and on and on and on. We never know when this is going to end. Personally saying, I think it's something that will still happening from time to time, as same as flu. We all have flu season in Brazil during the winter time, I'd say. So COVID, I think, will become the new seasonal new flu kind of thing. So, but at the moment, they say it's under control, COVID here, but people are not wearing masks anymore. So I don't know where this is going to end. But I'd say it's under control at the moment, in general, COVID here. I don't know what it looks like in Brazil at the moment. I'm not following the news. Is it Brazil okay?
You're not wearing masks too, It's under control. We don't have problems with COVID. Now we have problems with dengue, a lot of problems.
Are you serious?
Yes, we have a lot of problems. Hospital is full with dengue, and it's a problem.
Jesus Christ.
A gente é brasileiro, a gente continua ali no hospital, fighting.
A dengue é brasileira, né? Não ia perguntar sobre
Uma outra coisa que eu queria perguntar. What time is now in Ireland?
I'm glad that you asked this. It's nearly 1 in the morning.
Oh my God, sorry. É 1 da manhã, people. Oh my God. You are so kind. You are a lovely person.
Thank you.
Ask Arthur a beer or a present when you come to Brazil. It's his fault.
I will bring him. Actually, I own him a present. Next time I'll go back to Brazil, I'll try to bring something for him, something alcoholic. It could be whiskey. So he will like it.
Ask. You deserve. You deserve.
Yeah.
So Danner, very thank you a lot. Thank you. We were so glad you come to talk with us. I'm sure that people learn a lot about this new culture for us. And who knows, one day we crashed in Ireland.
Yes. Learning English, it's something natural. You don't have to force anything. But I say it's something that you have to practice every day. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have actually to speak with somebody. You can maybe just listen to a music or watch some movie. It could be anything. Just try to practice because at the moment I'm trying to learn French. It's not that easy. So I try to do as the same as I did learning English. Duolingo app or films, movies. I'd say, like, for everybody that can hear me, just try to do it naturally. Don't force anything, but keep practicing every day, you know?
Okay, thank you very much. And can you say something in French for us?
Oui, je m'appelle Denner, je suis brésilien, je m'habite in Dublin. Only that.
I don't understand anything, but it sounds good.
I just said like my name. I'm Brazilian. I live in Dublin, basically. So it just is, for me, it's just like a hobby now, because I do kind of know what steps of learning a new language requires. So I'm just trying to go with the flow, because at the moment I have so much to do, like job and here where I live. But learning French is just like a hobby for me. But I'd say in a few years' time, I want also to learn German at some point. So I have a long way to do yet.
Difficult.
Yeah. Yes.
I have Ele falou francês, mas ele falou que pretende aprender alemão. I have a friend in my master's degree that was learning in Germany, and sometimes we arrived in the lab and he was hearing something in Germany, and he says, "Oh, it's not a Damon thing, it's just Germany." So I find this too difficult.
German people speaking sounds like they're cursing someone. It's Kaisertressen. What the fuck is he saying? Like it sounds like he's cursing someone or like it's a bad word. It's just crazy. But for me, it's curious. I want to learn that. Not now, but some in future.
Oh, you will be glad in
Yeah.
wherever you intend to be. So thank you very much. Now you go to sleep because it's too late. And yesterday, no, tomorrow is Wednesday. So
Yeah. I have to get up tomorrow and go to work. But anyway, it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure meeting you all. I wish you everybody success in life, success in career, education, whatever you all are doing at the moment. Yep.
thank you very much. Say goodbye, people. Arthur first. Ah, oh, so beautiful. Bye,
Bye,
Daniel.
bye,
Thank you
bye.
very much.
Not
See
at
you
all. Not
another
at all.
day.
See ya.